cut crease queen, yeah. You got what you need, yeah. You know what I mean, yeah. Briana, the go-to stylist. Treat you like a diamond. Everything is love with Briana.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, your girl Briana Marie, and let's get started. First off, I'm going to take my clear brow gel and I'm going to laminate my brows. This is how I get my brows the way that they are now, going into 2023. I went ahead and powdered them with some Laura Mercier once my brow hairs have dried from the clear brow gel. Filled them in off camera with some Also Brow Seafood from P. Louise. Took my 252S MAC brush and I cleaned my brows off camera. I did go ahead and use my base to do my brows, and also in the front I used deep caramel. Patted out my base because I did use it to prep for the shadow that's coming up, which is my palette, the Dazzle Things palette, and I went ahead and took the green out of that palette. I'm going to take a flat brush and I want to go right in the corner following the last lash line. This is how I do my round shape eyeshadow looks. I'm going to tap that green all the way into the middle. Go ahead and take this blue out of my palette. And I am going to tap this right on top of that green. Make sure you blend both of those together because you don't want it to look separate. You want everything to look blended. So I'm going to take that blue, blend it into the green a little bit, and then I want to stop in the front where the inner tear ducts meet. Ooh, child. I'm going to take my Beast by Dare palette and I'm going to go ahead and take that green. I'm not saying the names because I really don't know the names. Also, the brushes will be linked in the description box below if you are wanting to know which brushes I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and also take a blue out of the Beast by Dare palette and I want to tap that blue right on top of the blue from my palette. So this is the blend that we got, y'all, and it's time to cut. So I'm going to take my Q-tips. I like the pointy Q-tips, y'all. You get these from the Family Dollar or Dollar Tree. And I cut my crease pre-cut before I actually cut with some micellar water. It's in the blue cap, and then now I am taking my blank canvas base because this gets the job done when it comes to cutting the crease, y'all. I'm telling y'all that blank canvas is the one. So I like to set my blank canvas with a translucent powder because sometimes it crease even though they claim it's matte, but I set it with a translucent powder so that it won't crease for sure. Now I want to take my blue, the blue out of the Beast by Dare palette and also the green out of the Beast by Dare palette, and I'm going to merge those two together, basically like a ombre cut crease. I love doing these. I want to start getting more creative though and try to add like diamonds and stuff like that. I feel like it was better when I didn't add the wing liner. I should not added the wing liner and just left it as is because this is so pretty. And then I also went ahead and closed it up with that green out of my palette. Now I want to take this, it's this pigment from J. La Rue, and it's called White Diamond. Is it called White Diamond? Yeah, it's called White Diamond. And then I'm going to go ahead and complete this look by adding a wing liner. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild liquid liner in the shade Black, and we're going to create that wing, y'all. Sometimes I get too carried away and it just be getting real big, but do it how you want. So these are 3 primers that I love when it comes to doing my face, y'all. I did shade my face prior this day, and I did not wait until the next day. I went ahead and shaved my face and did it. So my face might look a little what they call it, I won't say potent, but my pores and stuff is fresh. Everything is fresh because it's been cut on, because I was trying to get my hairs off and it was feeling real. So y'all, I went ahead and I took my Bobbi Brown what is this, face enrichment primer, and I took that all over my face. But those are really good primers when it comes to doing your face. Took my NARS new Caledonia, I say Caledonia, but that's probably not how you say it, and I put it all over my face. Then I want to go ahead and take my e.l.f. hydrated concealer in the shade Deep Caramel, y'all. See, I'm toning down my highlight a little bit, y'all, but y'all know I gotta go back in and add just a little bit of light highlight. Then I also went ahead and took my Tarte Tape Shape concealer in the shade Deep, y'all. This is like my new foundation routine that I've been doing. I'm gonna actually do another video on it because I feel like when I shave my face, it just exposed all the pores and stuff like that. Now I'm just tapping all of that concealer out, y'all. I did go ahead and spray my face prior to blending this out because I like to spray it to reactivate the concealer. Now I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just blending everything out to make sure everything is blended, y'all. I never used to do this, but now I'm implementing a beauty blender to make sure everything is smooth and seamless. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my contour stick, well, foundation stick. This is from ColourPop. I take 500C and I go ahead and contour the areas that I need to contour. Well, bronze, if you would say that, but this is contour. So I'm just blending all of this out, and also you're going to go ahead and see me go ahead and take my foundation brush, pat everything out and blend more. And also I took a beauty blender as well on those areas. So now I am taking my Tarte Tape Shape Concealer in Tan Deep Sand and I am putting that down the middle of my nose. And then now I took also the stick that I was just using and I put that on the side of my nose to contour my nose. I love my nose snatched. I like a Michael Jackson nose, okay? So I went ahead and did that, and now I am going to blend this out. I'm taking a 301. This is a Real Techniques brush, and I'm blending the sides out. And then after I blend the sides out, I'm going to go ahead and take that brush that I blended my highlight out with and go down the nose. Like I was telling y'all in the beginning, I like a darker concealer, but I do still like to go ahead and take a lighter concealer to boost it up a notch. I went ahead and put that on and blended it out. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier powder and translucent honey, and I am patting this on. Y'all, sometimes I make a mistake and use too much powder and it just looks dry underneath. So go ahead and get a damp beauty blender and use that powder, tap it off on the back of your hand and just press a little bit under your eye. You don't really need that much because it's going to go ahead and look cakey and creasy. I see a lot of people sometimes do apply a bulk load of powder under there, and I'm like, how can they do this? Because it's just going to look like cakey. So now also I am implementing a powder to set my face, a loose powder, but I still go ahead and take a pressed powder. However, I take this because I want my face to be matte. So I took the Laura Mercier in Deep, translucent Deep. Now I want to bronze my face. I am taking Phantom. This is the bronzer from Morphe, and I want to bronze my face with that. I want to bronze everywhere that I contour, and I'm going to also bronze my nose. So as I'm bronzing my nose, I'm going to go ahead and take contour. This is key. This is the Morphe what's this? Not bronzer. This is contour for me. I went ahead and went in with a deeper contour, and that's why my cheeks are popping. Going ahead and taking Juvia's Place blush, and then I am going to go ahead and set my nose with this deep powder that I use to set my whole face so it could be matte. So I set the sides of my nose and I set my contour area. That's the only place that I want to set with this loose powder. See, y'all see those cheeks and snatches? Usually I would just go ahead and just cut it before I put my powder and stuff on. So, and I don't cut it like this. I don't know, I was trying something new today, but that's what I'm saying. I want to show you exactly what I do for my routine. Now I'm going to take blue. I took blue from P. Louise line. This is their acid region base, no, crisp finish, sorry, and it's in the shade Salty as Fuck. And then I went ahead and smoked out my lower lash line with the blue and the green, y'all. I added a white in the corner from my line, y'all. Look at that white. That white is popping. I wanted to add a like inner wing. That's what I did with this NYX liner. It's like their artistry liner. Now I'm going to basically dust off that powder, and I'm taking MAC Studio Fix powder in 44.5. My best friend put me on this, and I absolutely love it. I use it under the eyes, I use it on the chin, and a little bit on the forehead, but I'm gonna just stick to using it under the eyes. I'm patting that powder off. I did go ahead off camera and pat that powder off, and I'm patting this powder on. This is NW50 to set the whole face. Now I'm going to take my Nova Beauty lip liner. This isn't a lip liner, it's actually a gel liner, and I love gel liners for doing your liners for your lips because they turn like matte. They're not like still, what do you call it, like velvet. They're matte, and I like using a gel liner. So if y'all haven't thought about that, go get you a gel liner. I want to take Sand from Dose of Color, put that right in the center. Then I want to take this color from My Line. It's a nude lipstick. Everything will be in the description right below. And I am going to put that right in the center of this lip. It gives it a brighter lip. You can actually use this on its own and not put a liquid lipstick down. But I like a liquid lipstick because it's like a base. To top it off, I want to take Clear from Fenty Beauty. It just gives that lip a voluptuous lip. Then to set it off, I did go ahead and spray with the matte setting spray. And yes, y'all, this is it. I added my molds. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on my next tutorial.
Baby, I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that.